recording.
Yes.
Hi guys, it's Sasha, and I am having a day. I had already recorded this video and a reaction to BTS doing their practice for Mama, and I only recorded this much of my face. So here we are. We're gonna try it again. This video is going to be my reaction to Stray Kids' God's Menu dance practice for Mama 2020. I did see the performance, which I thought was super cool. I really so enjoyed it. Actually, no. It's the other award show. God, these award shows. They performed this on the Fact Music Awards. I don't know what that means, but that's where they performed it. One day I will get stuff right. Just not today. No. Okay, that's a different group. So we're gonna do this a little bit differently than how I had done it originally. I think I'm just gonna give you my dance coach perspective from the very beginning. I want to also mention that this is choreography that I have learned from beginning to end, minus the added stuff they have at the beginning of this performance, which allows me to give a little more of a critique because I know the choreography, I know what's coming up next, and I know I learned the choreography from their initial dance practice video, and I'm very familiar with it because I watched it probably 1,000 or more times to try and get every move right. One day I will share with you me doing God's Menu choreography, just not today. I don't have the stamina to do the choreography, but we'll get there eventually. So I'm going to shut up about me and start talking about Stray Kids now. So let's get into the video. Okay, so that right there is something I wanted to talk about specifically because they're taking into account, even during their practice, where cameras will be. So initially he's facing this way and rapping to the camera, and then he turns and faces backwards and starts rapping. That's because in the performance, the camera goes from looking at him this way to turning around and looking at him, and then you can see the background setup where all the other Stray Kids are, and you sort of see them on the ground with their props ready to go. So I just thought that was such a cool moment to see in practice, was them being like, there's going to be a camera here, and then I'm going to turn and we're going to have a camera here. Like, such professionals. I'm going to pause even before they start this part because I already know what I want to say. That's the nice thing about recording it twice. Okay, so here's the thing with costumes. Costumes can add something to a performance and also take something away from a performance. So you always have to be really careful when picking your costumes, whether it's the color, whether it's gloves or no gloves. Like, all these sorts of things go into it. In their performance, they wear a hanbok. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry if I'm not. It's a traditional, culturally Korean outfit, and it's sort of billowy with long sleeves, and it's beautiful. It's really fun watching them perform in it. However, when they're doing really intricate movements with their hands and their arms, you don't see it as much. So when I saw them do this in the practice video for the first time, I was like, holy crap, that's like really intricate little choreography that they're doing with their hands and their arms and their fingers. And it's sick, like, it's really cool. So I am so glad that in their practice video, they are wearing short sleeves or tight long sleeves, because it allows us to actually see what they're doing better. So that's just a note on costumes. I don't think it was a bad choice to have those costumes because it goes with the theme of what they're trying to tell us through this performance. But I'm so happy they released this practice video because now I can see what they're actually doing. So that was so exciting. So sharp. This is all so good. Oh. This part gets a little out of sync, and I talked over it so you couldn't hear it, and then they step over a little out of sync too. But I'm not sure if the step over was specifically choreographed to a beat or they were like, okay, step over now. Okay. Did you feel the energy in that? Because I felt the energy in that. Like, they were coming at me. The other thing that I noticed is that they are so sharp, hard-hitting, and their formations are so clean. What I realized when I recorded this the first time was that their original God's Menu practice video was probably filmed right when they first learned the choreography. So they were still getting it into their bodies and still getting used to it. And now they're like, babe, we've been doing this for like, I don't know, 5 months now, 6 months. We know this dance. We can do this. And you can see that in their body language. They hit so hard and their faces are just like, yeah, this is fine. This is easy. Whereas in the initial one, you could tell the babies were really going for it. Like, they were really having to get themselves to that level, whereas now that level lives within them, and they're just like, we're here, we're doing it. So that's something that's really cool that they do in this, that I've noticed. This is another part that I want to talk about. That part right there. I have watched different dance covers of this song, and I haven't seen anyone do this part like Stray Kids and like Chan. And it kind of frustrates me a little bit because I'm a stickler for detail. So when he does this, he does a breaking moment, and so do Ian and Changbin. And it works really well with the music. And I haven't seen, they all will reach, like all the dance covers will reach, and then they'll walk straight to the line that they need to be in. But none of them take that moment to reach and da. And it's so satisfying when Stray Kids do it. So if you're trying to do a dance cover, that's a detail I would like you to hit. So sharp. Their formations look so good. Their levels are all the same. That's another part. When Han does this, he has the intensity and the strength and the speed in his arms, and it hits so hard. It hits so hard. But his face is just like, because they've done it so much. They're so good at it. They could probably do this half asleep, which they might be. I don't know. It's so impressive. I highly recommend going back and watching their first dance practice video and then coming back and watching this one, because the growth between the two in just a few months is like so, it's so good. This next part is fire. They come for it. Stop, 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 stop. Like, oh my gosh, the energy. Whew. That's so sharp. Jin hits that so hard. Here it is again. Ba-ba. Hard. And this part I never noticed. Sigmund has to move back while he's doing that. What? Crazy. Oh, that was another part I missed. I took a screenshot in the last video, which I will post. Their levels on this part, when they go down lower, in the initial video, their levels are all over the place. And it frustrated me when I was trying to learn it, because I was like, what's right? What am I supposed to be doing? But again, I will say that initial practice video could have been the day they learned the choreography. We have no idea when they filmed it. So they were still sort of just getting it in their bodies and getting used to it. Now, it's clean, it's the way it's supposed to look, and their levels are perfect. Their arms are the same level, their knees and their back leg are the same level. It's just chef's kiss. Like, for every dance coach, dance teacher, seeing that change is just like, yeah, my work here is done. It's a proud moment. Oh, that's another thing I talked about in the other videos. This part where Lino does the throw, right before it he walks to his spot. And there are a lot of other dancers who react to Stray Kids videos, especially God's Menu, because it's like fire. It's so good. But they think that he forgets the choreography and then just like walks to his spot. Homies, that's his choreography. His choreography is to walk to his spot, because this is his little moment. So this is me shouting it to the heavens that Lino, the main dancer of Stray Kids, did not forget his choreography. He's doing his choreography. Okay? Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Let's keep going. Oh, so much energy! And then they're just like, yeah, it's over. We killed it. We know we killed it. Thanks for watching. Oh my gosh. Stray Kids are so good. Stray Kids are so good. And I wish they would do more of this, where they release their initial dance practice video and then they release another one a couple months later, just for people like me who want to compare how much they've grown in the meantime. I just loved it. I'm so proud of them. They absolutely killed this performance. This performance is so cool. I'm gonna have to go and learn all the hand stuff in the beginning, because I'm just gonna have to. Thanks for coming and watching with me today. I hope you enjoyed my comments. If you did, go ahead, give me a thumbs up. You can hit the red subscribe button, it's free, and you'll get to see more of my videos whenever I post them. And then let's talk about Stray Kids in the comments below. Which performance did you like better? This one or Victory Song? Let me know. Bye guys.
lifestyle, it's your leg, be it jump,